Today we're going to create a simple Microsoft Word manuscript compile in Scrivener 3 for Windows using the standard options. This is a novel format, but what's covered here will be relevant to many of the non-fiction formats. For this to work properly, you will need to have filled out the relevant author information in Options before you opened the project, the front matter section, and to have added your customized titles to the binder. So the manuscript format is the kind of format you would use if you were submitting your novel manuscript to a publisher or a competition, for example. Just a note here, it is not the same format you need for a short story. There's a specific Scrivener format for that, which works better for a single short piece without lots of chapters. In the compile screen, select Microsoft Word from the compile list, then the manuscript format. You have two options, Times New Roman and Courier. Does anyone still use Courier? Now, if we look at the section layouts, you'll see that they've been pre-selected to allow chapter binder titles. So you will have to assign these properly, even if you only want chapter 1, 2, etc. Because this is simply a manuscript, not a fully formatted book, and doesn't need all the bells and whistles. Let's look at the output. How this looks on the page should be correct for most submissions, because this is straightforward manuscript text format. Yes, some organisations require some specifics, but the basic formatting is pretty standard. You'll see that information has been taken from the metadata for the title and author name, and that the number of words has been calculated to the nearest 100. A header has been implemented to give you the usual details required by publishers. I'll be covering headers and footers in more detail in a future video, but you can just as easily make any changes needed to this in Microsoft Word, especially if this is a one-off. And again, if you want to change any of the other formatting, unless you're doing multiple submissions, it's probably easiest to do that in Microsoft Word as your final step. Next time we'll be looking at basic customization for a section layout in a Microsoft Word format in Scrivener 3 for Windows.